Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're
Yeah.
cutting through the global AI hype today.
We're looking at the big picture, investment, innovation, governance, all shaping the AI race.
So let's jump right in. First stop, Europe. Regulation seems to be meeting investment head-on there.
That's right.
We see Germany's data protection folks asking Apple and Google to block China's DeepSeek app. The worry, illegal data transfer to China, basically. That's quite a direct regulatory move, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And it fits right into the bigger EU AI Act picture. They've just started a public consultation on what they call high-risk systems.
High risk like hiring tools, critical infrastructure.
Exactly. Things with major societal impact. Europe's trying to thread that needle. Transparency and safety without killing innovation.
Okay.
But it's not just rules. Investment's happening, too. The Netherlands is putting 70 million into an AI factory.
An AI factory. Interesting.
Yeah, in Groningen, a research hub. And, there's also a big ramp-up predicted in military AI spending across Europe.
For things like surveillance,
Yeah,
autonomous systems.
precisely. Faster decisions, more efficient defense. So, Europe's play seems to be get the regulations right first, build trust, then hit the accelerator on investment.
Okay, regulation first. Let's pivot to Asia then. Seems like the focus there is maybe more on strategic growth, innovation.
Definitely a different flavor.
Look at SoftBank's Masayoshi Son. Very bold AI vision, wants to be an early open AI backer, focusing hard on chips, data centers. He's positioning Japan as a leader.
Right, and that ambition, you see it elsewhere, too. China, for instance, is shifting policy. They're empowering private companies more in AI and chip design.
Was that a reaction to U.S. export controls?
Seems very much aimed at countering those controls, yeah. Boosting domestic capability. And you see practical results. Lex and FinTech just won an award. China, best AI tech for financial company.
What are they doing?
Using large models, agent automation, changing fraud detection, personalized advice, the works. Then look at Korea. This search platform, oo.ai. Over 2 million monthly users already in just a year. The company behind it, valued at $200 million. So Asia's showing a different path. Rapid adoption, government backing private firms, especially where Western tech might be restricted.
Right, so different strategies playing out. Now let's bring it to the Americas and the global picture. Investment, governance, geopolitics, all tangled up.
Very tangled.
Silicon Valley's AI investment. It's just gone stratospheric, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
U.S. AI firms raised $65 billion in Q1 alone.
Wow.
That's a 550% surge since before ChatGPT. OpenAI, Amazon, Meta, they're all pouring money in. What does that kind of money signal?
It signals, look, a massive bet on AI's business value. It fuels incredibly rapid tech development, but it comes with headaches.
Like what?
Well, transparency for one. There are lawsuits now in the U.S. over how federal agencies are using generative AI tools.
For things like vetting visa holders or identifying workers.
Exactly. And then you have controversial stuff like AI and border enforcement, apps encouraging civilians to gather data on border crossings.
Privatizing surveillance almost.
Without much formal oversight, yeah. And globally, AI's role in security is growing fast. Israel's use of AI in military ops is extensive intelligence, targeting,
Right.
which also links to the problem of AI-generated disinformation in conflicts. Makes truth harder to find.
Yeah, a serious challenge.
But it's not all conflict and controversy. Look at India. They're proactively training officials to use AI for emergency management.
And that's helped by easier U.S. access to high-performance chips now.
That policy shift certainly helps enable it, yes.
So we've got this whirlwind. Massive investment, rapid innovation, tricky governance, geopolitical tension. Where's the balance point? What's critical for cooperation versus just pure competition going forward?
Well, that's the paradox, isn't it? Every nation wants the economic and military edge AI offers. But they're also wrestling with huge ethical questions, the governance. The real deep dive question for you listening is, can that global cooperation actually win out over fragmentation and competition?